Tim grew up in the North Lamar neighborhood, a 5-minute drive from the city center. A neighborhood that has changed. The former police officer has kept his old habits.
This is probably a local prostitute right here. This young man's a drug dealer. These people that are just standing outside, most of them are engaged in drug activity.
The intersection of his childhood has become the intersection of all trafficking.
Yeah, these guys here. See, he's wearing the red shoes, usually a sign that they're blood gang members.
Gangs returned to Austin. Tim is fed up with it. He turned to private security. He now provides protection for the most radical and controversial figure in Austin. A man whose values he shares and who has made people hate and fear his business. This man is Alex Jones, the biggest conspiracy theorist in the United States. He is seen here speaking to the crowd when the Capitol was taken in January 2021. Jones is a strong supporter of former President Donald Trump. In Democratic Austin, Alex Jones is in the minority. Despite this, the far-right host has set up a recording studio for his own TV station there. He alone employs 50 people on a daily basis.
A week before, Shane, you're going to die. You're going to the other side. Here it is.
For a number of years now, they've tried to silence Alex and shut his operation down. But as you can see, his operation is bigger than ever, and it's not going anywhere, you know.
From the front lines of the information war.
On Infowars, Jones says he is on a crusade against mainstream media. His channel has nearly 1 million subscribers.
Separately, listen, I'm in a total war with the New World Order. And we don't have a bunch of...
A channel on which Alex Jones spreads xenophobia, fake news, hate speech, and lately, anti-vaccine discourse.
The so-called vaccine doesn't give you antibodies. It's an admitted fact that it doesn't protect you. Isn't that interesting? But of course, now they're just going to release some new deadly virus to begin depopulating.
While the conspiracy theorist hosts his 4-hour live show, Tim, his head of security, takes us on a behind-the-scenes tour of the station.
So here are some of the props that we use on some of the sets. What does this one say? Biden for nursing home 2020, right? You know, many people in this country feel like that his health, especially his mental faculties, are not what they should be for a president of the United States.
Weak America, which is too docile, with its values and power in danger. That is what the conspiracist and his supporters fear. For them, the threat is permanent, so they are always heavily armed.
Use lethal force, but we have a crowd or something like that. Well, this one actually is my personal gun right here. I keep this here for in case we have an active shooter, anything like that, right? We're not going to have an incident where somebody comes in and kills multiple people of our employees. We're not going to allow that to happen at all. That's not going to happen here. Somebody tries that, they're going to be sorry.
3 years ago, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube deleted Alex Jones's accounts, and the conspiracy theorist was livid.
So YouTube gave Alex this award for 1 million viewers, right? And now, of course, with all the censorship that YouTube is participating in, Alex decided that he'd rather shoot the award than have it as a prize.
The man himself agreed to talk to us right after his show. Alex Jones is upset about the new face of his city.
Well, I am threatened by big tech coming to Austin because just like they did in Colorado and other areas, once they move in, they buy out the politicians, and they don't just censor us in cyberspace. They then take our rights and freedoms in the third dimension. They come after our guns, they come after our property, they come after us with all the things they did to ruin California and other areas. So I am really, really concerned about it, and that's one of the biggest problems with Texas being a boomtown. Is that the other collapsing leftist areas are now pushing out all their people to actually come in politically and colonize it, and then they will ruin the state of Texas just like they've ruined everywhere else.
To understand the values they are referring to, we must leave Austin. "20 minutes from the city, you enter another world. Rural Texas, with its churches, ranches, and cowboys. Here, contrary to Austin, people go to the rodeo and vote for Republicans. And above all, they never miss a good barbecue, the local specialty. In his favorite restaurant, Alex Jones wants to sell us a picture of the Texas he loves.
You got pork ribs, beef brisket, some more sausage, and then a bunch of sides right here. Green beans, and jalapenos. Like candy.
The conspiracy theorist has his own sense of humor.
Everything's big in Texas, but my is little.
Alex Jones takes us to his ranch in a trusting manner. Only a 45-minute drive south of Austin, but when it comes to politics, the gap could be measured in light years.
Well, you know, people ask why I live in Austin when I'm not a big leftist, but my family's been in Texas for a long time.
Alex Jones spends some of his weekends here with family and friends.
It's a nice little piece of Texas right here. Great place to take your kids fishing. There's a real hunger and a real desire for freedom, and so people have come to Texas looking for it. Certainly being out on the land and not having to be around a bunch of people, I think that is a basic freedom, because we call this privacy. It's very relaxing. The vibe's really nice. You can come out here and forget about your problems and just kind of decompress. You guys ready to go?
Let's head back.
So you guys want to go shooting?
Alex Jones's favorite stress-relieving activity is shooting guns. Tim, the former police officer, acts as his shooting instructor.
So, Alex, it's up to you if you want to shoot from the table or if you want to shoot from the shooting sticks. So,
I mean, I'll shoot from right here if you want it first.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. Unsafe at any time. Call a ceasefire.
In Texas, the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, enshrined in the U.S. Constitution, is sacred to conservatives. At home, Alex Jones has more than 20 guns of all calibers.
I bought this rifle for my daughter, my 17-year-old daughter, but I haven't shot it yet. This is my first time shooting it.
Hit, center man.
Shoot him in the heart.
Hit, center man.
Texas has the most guns in circulation of any state in the country.
Well, that's a Texas thing, yeah, to come share the gun culture and get you in there shooting. See, it's no big deal. It's like driving a car or anything else. We trust you driving a car. That's more dangerous than a gun. Why not use a gun? So yes, the people coming to Texas are changing it, and I just hope for the better. I hope they adopt more of our culture of freedom instead of bringing their cultures of tyranny here.
Alex Jones is the most radical of Texas ultra-conservatives. But the traditional values he defends are shared by a much wider audience.